can President Obama win Florida? If he does, it would assure him victory, all but assure him victory in the presidential election. But can he do it? Arian Campo-Flores joins us now from Miami, where he's been covering the election. And thank you very much for being there.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
So obviously, Florida is a very, very important state. It was critical in the Bush election, Bush v. Gore election. Can he win?
Well, he can. I mean, Florida's always tight, and both campaigns are expecting that it's going to be tight the whole way to November. But it's looking like a trickier path there for Obama this time around compared to 4 years ago. 4 years ago, he won by 3 points. The polling now shows a neck and neck, but the sort of main problem that Obama faces is the economy in Florida. Unemployment continues to be a concern. It has ticked down significantly in recent years, but it is still exceeding the national average. It's now at 8.6%. Housing problems continue to bedevil the state. Policies that the Obama administration has put forth, like the stimulus and like the healthcare reform law, have not been popular in Florida. And so he's got those headwinds that he faces in trying to recapture the state.
Okay, well, he was in Florida today campaigning, so let's listen to what he said.
Jacksonville, we are here today because we recognize that this basic bargain, this essence of who we are as a people, this simple American dream, is at risk like never before.
Arian, back to you there. That was part of what President Obama said today when he was campaigning in Jacksonville. Are the Republicans seizing upon this narrower situation to really sort of try and go after the state and perhaps win it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a must-win state for the Romney campaign, and the campaign obviously is coming from behind because Obama's been here organizing for well over a year. But they're ramping up their operation here. They've got now 30 offices open in the state. They've got 60 paid staffers that they've fielded in the state. They're going to continue to increase those numbers. The campaign is hoping to build on the model that was set by George W. Bush in 2004, which was credited with really having a robust turnout operation and really getting their folks out to the polls. So you're going to see a lot of emphasis on that voter mobilization, and you're obviously going to see a huge emphasis on ad spending. Florida is a state that is typically won over the airwaves. It's a massive state. It has 10 different media markets. And so they've already spent millions here. The super PACs are spending money here. And we're going to continue to see a lot of that through November.
Now, we've seen a lot of campaigning back and forth between the two. We saw some stuff earlier in the week when Mitt Romney was pointing out that President Obama spent a lot of time fundraising and very little time meeting with his Jobs Council. In fact, Mitt Romney said he hadn't met with it in the last 6 months. And then on the other side, you see President Obama saying, "Where's your tax returns? You should release them," or at least the campaign is saying that. So which of those two stories is winning with voters that you talk to?
Well, there's on the jobs front, the criticism that's made of Obama, that's obviously something that resonates. Jobs is a huge issue here. There was a recent report that was put out that said the state needs to create 1 million jobs to be able to get back to peak levels of employment from several years ago, and that's going to take years. So that's a deep concern here, and I think Romney's argument will resonate with voters in that respect. On the other hand, Romney, the polling shows that Romney remains a bit of an unknown quantity here. He has yet to fully define himself to voters, and so that's obviously what the Obama campaign is trying to do by attacking, his work at Bain and attacking him on his tax returns. And so that as well could create an opening for him. We've seen nationally that has resonated. There has been some polling in Florida that has indicated that there is a little bit of hesitancy about Romney's business past.
Well, we shall see. It's going to be a very entertaining campaign.